What's going on? It's your girl Naffy Gangsta, and I just hopped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. It's about to go down. Yeah.
I said everything I do gon' turn me up, ain't never needed clout. I'm worse than watching the rose. You better watch your mouth. I ain't
All right, so we got the one and only Naffy G jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome.
For sure. Thank you for having me.
Nah, no problem. Appreciate you pulling up on us while you're in Atlanta too.
For sure.
Yeah. So how you feeling today?
I feel good. You know, I've been having a good day. I just left an interview on the radio, and now I'm off the porch with it. So
There
you
we
already
go.
know.
Yeah. Not too bad for someone that just started rapping a couple months ago, huh?
Nah, that's crazy, huh? It's happening fast, but you know, I was meant for it.
Did you think it would move this fast for you too?
Honestly, I knew that the song would like get attraction. I knew that I used to listen to the song and be like, oh, that's gonna be catchy on TikTok. Oh, they gonna like this on the status. So I knew that it was gonna get some attraction, but I honestly did not know Ruth Chris was gonna take off the way it did.
And it's still growing. Like
it's
we're not at no peak at all. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still going up.
It is, you know, and I'm grateful for that. You know, I appreciate all the love, all the support, everything.
Absolutely. Yeah. You want to shout out your people sitting up there with you too?
Yeah, so this right here is my man. I love my man, shout out him. And it's my brother. Yeah, don't play with me. You already know what's going on. Come on now. You know why they with me.
For sure, for sure. So let's go dive into your story. So born and raised in Omaha, right?
Yes, it's a lot of confusion on where I'm from. I'm not from Atlanta. I'm not from Miami. I am from Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay.
Yes.
So for me, never been to Omaha.
Of course.
I don't know much. So
Yeah.
you got to put me on what's the culture like up there? What's the way of life? What really be going on in Omaha?
Omaha, you know, I think people got it like misconstrued when they come to Omaha. They think it's like farms. I ain't never seen a farm. Come on now, we don't even play like that. So it's like Omaha is just like any city. It's just smaller. It's killings down there. It's good food down there. It's hoes down there. It's niggas with the paper down there. Like, you feel me? It's a good spot, but I've outgrown my city. So I try to pretty much stay away from the city as much as I can. But I'm gonna blast your baby, so yeah, it's like that down there. Don't quit playing with us.
Yeah.
Y'all heard what Boosie said, we ain't riding on no horses down there, you feel me? So yeah, it's really on the flow.
Now that you've been to so many other cities, what do you feel like you can get in Omaha that you can't find anywhere else?
Good question. You on your Zoom. I feel like more support. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like when you in your city, your support only goes so far. You feel me? So it's like I've accomplished everything that I can in my city. I'm the most popular girl in my city, the most lit girl, the richest girl in my city. So it's like can't nobody whoop me in my city. You feel me? It's just like it ain't nothing there for me no more. So when I moved to Atlanta, I like that everybody was really supportive. They wanted to see each other win, and it was like more of a connection type game. You feel me? Like it's about who you know down here, and I like that.
Okay. And let's go to your childhood. Like, what were you into as a kid growing up?
I was thugging. I was thugging like it was legal. I come from a background of life was good for me until I think I turned about like 13 years old. My older brother got killed. He got murdered. And it's like after that, my life took a change. His name was Cell G, and that's actually where Naffy G comes from.
Okay.
So my real name is Nefertari, but everybody used to call me Naffy. Once my brother died, I ended up catching my first gun charge. At 13, they charged me as an adult.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, it was like after that, when I kept catching them, I was a minor in prison. So, you know, and I was just real gangster. So that's kind of like my childhood in the streets, fighting and shooting. Not ain't no girls, so I was into it with all the niggas. And they was on that and I was on that, so that's what it was.
So would you say that's when you jumped off the porch, 13 years old then?
Yeah, I would say I jumped off the porch at 13 years old, but I really got active and was in the field around like 16. So once I got out of jail for that gun charge at 13, it was over with, because that was when I was known like, oh, she like that. Like, it had something to do with my brother death, fighting, and it turned into shooting, and you know, people just knew what it was. So I was off the porch from there. It wasn't no going back.
So did you do 3 years at 13? Like 13 to 16? You would...
Yes.
Hold on, I gotta ask. What did you do to get locked up for 3 years?
No, it was
could have just been possession.
No, you know what? Now as an adult, when I think back, I feel like it was a system trap. I didn't do nothing to where it was like, you know, even if they did say this was the charge, I didn't get caught with a gun. I just had some people say, hey, she came to fight me. After we fought, she shot at my house. You feel me? I seen her do it, and it was word of mouth, snitching, you feel me? So they did their part, and that got me sentenced. And I was a kid, and I remember my mom telling me, like, not to take the deal, but they just kept telling me, like, you take this deal, you're going to get out of jail soon. And my mom like, girl, you about to have an adult felony, like, don't take this, make them go to trial. I was a kid, I wanted to get out of jail. I thought it was going to be right out of jail, and it wasn't. They ended up sending me to Geneva, Nebraska. So it was like a detention little center for, like, minors that got, like, real violent crimes. So I was down there for 3 years.
True. What was that experience like being away for 3 years then?
It was cool. I was thugging. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, it wasn't really nothing. Like, it was kind of like I was new into that phase of my life, so I could say at that moment it was a thrill, and I was interested in that at that time. So it really wasn't nothing. It was kind of like building my character and who I wanted to be.
Almost kind of made you worse then, huh?
Yeah, it did make me worse. You feel me? Because it was just like when you down there, we fighting. I'm into it with girls and authority. So it's just like people treating me like I ain't shit. When you're in a situation like that, they treat you bad. So it's just like it was making me more angry. It was making me more ready for the streets. Just more turning more on that. It built up a lot of aggression. So it was kind of good and bad. I took good and bad things from it.
So you come home and you're 16, you go right back to the streets then, or?
I come home at 16 and I was out for, I would say, probably like 60 days. And I ended up catching a gun charge again.
True.
Yeah, I ended up catching a gun charge again. And when I caught that gun charge, I was a minor, and I'll never forget, I was in there and I caught it with somebody that was older. I always hung with older people. So even though I was young in the city, everybody knew that I hung with all the adults. So that's what helped me get respected, because I was never beefing with nobody my age or into nobody my age. So it's like after that situation happened, I went to jail with somebody that was older than me, and I'm thinking like, oh, they about to take the charge, everything gonna be good, I'm about to get back out. And I'll never forget them waking me up, and they like, yeah, you about to go. I'm like, oh, I'm out. I'm like, oh, it's lit. And they like, nah, you going to prison. I'm like, what? So yeah, they took me to the county, and it was I had just turned 17 actually. So it was like midnight. They came woke me up like, yeah, you gotta switch jails. So when I went there, I was just kind of like, I wasn't nervous or scared, because like I said, I was already known in my city dealing with older people. So going to the county was like, what's up? As soon as I got there, you feel me, everybody already knew who I was. So, I had to go lay that time down. She snitched on me too. So. Damn. So.
How long did you have to sit down that time? So
for that time, I got 3 years again, but this time it was 3 years in prison.
True.
Last time it was 3 years under detention center for like, minors and stuff like that. And this time I had to actually go to York, Nebraska and sit my prison time down. And I didn't get out on parole or nothing. I jammed, so I did all my time. And True. It was different, because at first, when I went to prison, they had me like, in D&E, you normally sit there for 30 days, then you go to the yard. With me, it was different. They're like, she a minor, so they like, we not letting her go to the yard. And I'm like, this shit driving me crazy. I only come out the room two hours out the day, you feel me? So I'm literally going, I'm like, well, what y'all got me here for? Hell, y'all sent me here, you feel me? So I ended up asking the girls like, man, how could I get out of here? And they like, shit, just start fighting, you feel me? You feel me? Like, hey, fuck around, put your ass out there with us. So for sure enough, that's what I started doing. Like, bitches started irritating me, all bitches on the floor, because I was trying to be good. You feel me? Thinking that's gonna help me get there and hide who I was. But when I realized that shit wasn't working, I just showed them who I really was. And after a couple fights, they was like, shit, they need to be scared of her ass. Send her ass to the yard. Like, so they ended up sending me out to the yard, and the rest was history. They put me with all the lifers.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So when your sentence is winded down, like, where you at mentally? Do you feel like, all right, I got to turn my life around, or you like, nah, I'm going right back to the streets after this shit?
Honestly, it used to get to a point where it was like I would be out sometimes, and I would get into so much bullshit. I would be in so much beef. People were trying to kill me so much that I used to feel like sometimes I needed to go to jail and sit down, like to regroup. Sure. You feel me? I was like that fucked up with it. I think I was like that institutionalized with it, to where I just felt like, I need a break from the outside world. That sounds crazy, but that's really the type of mindset that I had at that time. So when I had to go lay that time down, I was grateful for it, because it was at a point in my life where I felt like I was always gonna die, like it was just like a matter of time. So sitting jail time, I was kind of like, I knew I was good. At least I knew I had a couple more years on my life.
So you said people were trying to kill you. Like, did you ever get shot or shot at, or?
Yeah, so I got shot in my back. And at this time, people actually thought I was dead. It was like probably like over 50 bullets in the car, and thank the Lord I was only shot in my back. So I ended up making it, and everything was everything. But that was the only time I was shot. Them pussy niggas ain't never got me no more after that. They ain't never got me no more after that. You feel me? After that, it was, what? Who the devil? But, so after that, I never took no more bullets. Or nothing, you feel me, and everything was everything, but I did have all gangsters fuck up, so you feel me? My grandma was distracting me, you feel me? I'm in the car, she like, bye, baby. I'm like, bye, grandma. They like, I'm like, oh, shit. You
Damn,
feel
at
me?
Granny's house?
Oh, Granny seen it. Granny standing there, kids standing there. It felt like a movie.
Did that slow you down, though, or
Hell no,
or did it
no
make you feel like you was invincible?
I was on that. No, it made me, I was more mad. I was like more mad that like I didn't know who did it at the moment. So it wasn't even that like damn they shot me, like it was 3. So I got shot. One of the dudes I was with got shot like 2 times. Another one got shot like 3 times. You feel me? The only one that didn't get shot, thank the Lord, was the girl that was driving, and she was pregnant. You feel me? So thank the Lord she was the only one that didn't get hit. But I was just mad that we didn't know who did it. Like the way they played that shit off, I didn't see nothing. You feel me? Like they had to be behind. They was on their ninja shit. Like I don't know what the niggas on. So it was like I was just mad that I didn't know who did it because I wanted to slide right then and there. Like nah. So it kind of turned me up because it went to a thing where I felt like it was a me against everybody. So once I did start hearing things of who it was and this and that, you know, it's like some backdoor shit or this and that. So I just started shooting at everybody in the city. I started beefing with everybody.
You started shooting at everybody?
I'm into it with everybody. Ain't none of y'all my homie, and the nigga, if you the op, nigga, they the op too. So y'all might well link up. So yeah, like that's what it was. Like y'all gonna have to get the huddle up around this bitch, you feel me? Because I'm on that. So yeah, you feel me? Like, yeah, people know I was on that with everybody.
Is that why you're so hated? Because you was literally out there shooting everybody? Like,
yeah, I would say that. I would say it started off where people didn't really show that they hated me like back then. Like it used to be a thing where it's just I'm loyal. So if I'm with somebody, like I'm with them. If you own that with them, oh God, we about to run that. You feel me? So it's like, it wasn't more so people had beef with me, but they always had beef with people I was around, and I'm always the protector. I'm always the protector out the group, and I'm gonna turn it up first. So that would just get me in shit. But like, I would go places, and I'd see niggas, and I'd be like, yeah, I heard this nigga say he gonna smoke me. You feel me? Like, looking this nigga up and down, niggas don't say nothing. You feel me? They'd never say nothing to me, but it'd just be shit I hear, like, I don't like that bitch, I wanna smoke that bitch, but they ain't gonna do shit. So it was like, you know, it was like that type of time.
So what's the turning point to where it's like, I don't want to live like this. I don't want to be shooting people. I don't want people shooting at me.
The turning point was having my son.
Okay.
Like before, like I didn't have nothing to live for. You feel me? So it's like when I had my son, it was like I had to change, and that also like made it to where I had to leave my city, because it's one of those things where it's like even if you change, you can't change what you did to people, and it's like everybody don't change with life. So it's like I can't expect them to be like, oh, she got a kid now, Naffy ain't on that. Hell, them niggas could. They say I did shit I didn't do, but I also was that girl that I don't explain myself. So if you think I did something, I'm just be on that. Like, shit, where we going from there? Because I already feel like you on that now, so I ain't even going to hold you. I don't give a fuck. So it's like, but having my son, that changed a lot, because I would say I'm always under construction. Like, even now, I'm a businesswoman, I'm a mom, I'm not on that, but it's like, if it involves my baby or you trying to hurt me with my baby, that's another story. So I just make sure that I keep myself out of situations like that, because I live for my child. So that completely stopped everything.
Okay.
And getting snitched on. I was tired of getting snitched on. I ain't gonna hold you. My last charge, I got snitched on again. Not even the one I told you about, but like the one after that, like I'm supposed to be in jail right now. They're trying to give me 10 to 20, but I know how to get out that. You feel me? So he snitched, but one thing about snitching, let me tell y'all. Motherfuckers snitching made them say it on the stand. They don't say it on the stand, case over with. So that's how I beat my last case. He's told, but he couldn't stand on it. So when God blessed me that time, it kind of like opened my eyes for real though, because I had realized like I'm serving 2 masters, you feel me? And I'm so big on loyalty. On that charge, everybody was like, oh, it's over with. This her 3rd gun charge, she for sure gone. Like I'm facing 10 to 20 years. So everybody showed me their true colors and took their masks off. And once I seen that, like, damn, I've been risking my whole life for these people, doing this, doing that. And I felt like I was alone, you feel me? That's all I needed was for motherfuckers to take their mask off. So it's like once they did that, and I know that, okay, this crime happened, this and that, I know the situations, and I know I'm about to go off the road. When I get woke up out my sleep, I'm thinking, damn, they done bumped my trial up, it's over with. You feel me? Like, buddy really on that. And I'll never forget, I went to court and I actually prayed to God that night. I was crying, I was in tears, and I'm just yelling at God, pretty much talking to him about my whole life, how shit been going. And I'll never forget, they woke me up, and when I went to court, they was like, we got a deal. I'm like, shit, what's the deal? You feel me? Like, they like, yeah, because it's like, y'all about to, you feel? I done bucked on them this whole time, going to trial, Now trial here, I'm like, shit. Yeah, so when they come and they like, we got that deal. I'm like, shit, I've been bucking on trial so long, okay. I'm like, what's the deal? They like, shit, the deal is, you feel me, if you plead guilty to accessory felony, you orchestrated the shooting, whatever, we'll drop your gun charge, which was really gonna get me to 20 years. And it was like, I was already on trial I was in the county for like 3 years at the time waiting, for everything that happened. So it was like, when that happened, the law had changed. So when the law had changed from accessory went from like 10 to 20 to under our new law, it was 4 years. So in the way they count time down there, every 6 months was a year. So at that point, they was like, we'll drop the gun charge if you plead guilty to accessory felony, but you gotta take this felon and it's gonna make you a 3-time felon now. Like, and if you ever catch another charge again, he telling me like, I'm gonna throw your ass away. Like, you done, you feel me? I'm like, deal, give me that felon. Like, shit, what's another one? You feel me? Like, so they ended up giving me that felon and they dropped my gun charge, and then they was like, and it's time served. You been down, you feel me? 3 years, we just gonna give you time served on if you just plead guilty on this. So I took that and I got out and I never looked back. I ain't caught a gun charge since.
How long has that been?
It's been 10 years.
Oh, shit. Congrats.
Yeah, so it's been 10
there
years.
Go.
And you feel me? Ain't had to do it to it. So, yeah, my son's 7 and it's been 10. So right before that, I was changing all that. So, yeah, I'm on a different path now.
How has that transition been these past 10 years? Like, leaving that entire lifestyle cannot be easy. Because you probably got to leave everyone behind, too.
I did have to leave everybody behind. It feels good. You feel me? Recently, I was in my hometown for my birthday, and all the real ones came out for me. Like, all the people, that risked their life for me and be like, so it's like seeing them, it felt really good, but it also, showed me where I came from and where I am. Because I never really looked at it like how far I really come. Like, when you live in this lifestyle and you doing shit, when they say it's never enough for us, I'm just always moving. I'm always on the go. I'm always trying to be better. So coming back home and being around my homeboys, it showed me like, damn, things really went, the right way for me. I was happy to see them, but to see them in the same spot and just doing the same shit, it just made me happy about where I am. So I would say that I ain't know that. I ain't shooting nobody. I ain't know no shit like that. I now just, I move more, I would say, with it in the right way. I walk around with security, you feel me? I walk around with motherfuckers that's legally could pop your ass. I ain't know none of that, you feel me? Like, so that's how I move now, but I'm still gangster. I'm still like all of that. It's just like, I'm so focused on business. I'm a businesswoman too, and I'm about my bread. I come from nothing. So it's like, when I really started making money, that's what really solidified not fucking with nothing, you feel me, not checking myself off. So it's not really hard. I love all my homies, you feel me, but I'd never get back in the field for them, and I'd never put them in a position to really have to get back in the field for me. So I just hang with people now that, you feel me, I don't know their circles. Like, I'm in Atlanta. I'm on the outside looking in. I don't know people here. So now I can move around, I can do shit, and I ain't got to worry about nothing, you feel me? So I just keep myself out of situations where my homies have had to come out of retirement, or I feel like I have to be on that,
I can't go back to that lifestyle.
Yeah,
that's
I
for
can't,
sure.
you feel me? Because I ain't gonna lie, my baby daddy got mad at me and he called the child support people like, take that bitch to jail. Like, and I actually take care of our son, but because I make more money, he got me on child support, punk ass nigga. But
that's
it's
wild.
like, it's like he literally called him and was like, yeah, I want her in jail. And I went to court and they was like, yeah, you about to go to jail. And I'm like, for how long? They like 7 days. I'm like, oh, run it. You feel me? Like, you know what? Maybe God want me to talk to somebody in there. You feel me? Maybe I need to help somebody. I'm like, run it. And I'll never forget, man, I went to jail. Whatever the longest 7 days of my life. I call him all day, every day. Give me about this one. Money couldn't save me out of nothing. You feel me? So I'm just like, boy, in them 7 days, I almost called charges. I almost got into 10 fights. Like, it was just a lot. So it was the longest 7 days, and when them 7 days was up, I said, I'll never catch a speeding ticket. I can't do a day. You feel me? That girl I was, like, back in the day, they could have gave me life, and I'd have been like, damn, that's it. Now I'm like, oh, pussy asshole, you ain't on shit. You feel me? Like, you can't do no jail time no more, so I'm staying out of jail. They ain't got to worry about that.
That was like your wake-up call right there.
It was a way, you got the lighter? Keep right there. Yeah, that was my wake-up call. Them 7 days, it let me know that stay on your shit, bitch. In case you ever thought that you was gonna let a motherfucker trick you off, bitch.
Here's your reminder, yeah.
Yeah, God needed me to see that, because I do sometimes get to a point where I get frustrated, I get mad, and I ain't gonna hold you, I get on that. Like sometimes I think I would say last year I almost relapsed, and I was into it with a nigga, and it got to that point where, you feel me, like God, he made an example out of me. You feel me, like going to get that strap, Ryan being on that. I never run into the police, I never run into shit. A cop car got right behind me. I said, boy, I never run into nobody. Soon when they say the devil will meet you, boy, he was right. Bitch, you on that? I'm on that. Bitch, you about to go to jail. You feel me? So I do slip, but 9 times out of 10, you feel me, I always regroup and make sure that I stay focused on my path, which is really living for God and just doing what I got to do for him. Because, like I said, opposed to being in jail, knowing where I could be right now and seeing where I am in life. Seeing where I am right now in life, you feel me, the blessings that God gave me, I don't ever want God to feel like I'm not grateful for that. So even if I get mad, if I want to whoop your ass, pop you, whatever, I ain't going to do a puss ass nigga, because I'm so loyal. So I ain't going to do that to God. Everybody safe around this bitch with me. They safe. I ain't on that. I ain't no shit.
So let's move on to the music now. So this is something that just came about recently, like what, the last 90 days basically?
60. It's been 60 days. Yep, it's been 60.
So what inspired you to start rapping?
So really, I've been rapping, but it was years ago. Like I said, when I was 13, my mom was my favorite rapper. So she used to rap. She was real big on rapping, and I wanted to be just like her. So when I was younger, I used to rap. And in Omaha, we got a hood down there called Nike, and it means nigga, I kill everybody. So it's like they could rap. A lot of them came on your platform. They rap real good, and they was getting like hundreds of thousands of views back in the day. I mean, like 7, 8, 10 plus years ago, like, and we couldn't believe it. You feel me? People from our city was doing that. And I remember they was like, yeah, you need to get on here. And I was like, what? And I ended up making a rap, and they put it on there. And it's like, when people heard that, they was like, oh, she could rap for real. But it was like, I kept going to jail. So when I kept going to jail, it was like, I didn't see nothing in rapping. I mean, I never been around nobody that made it rapping. So it was like, that shit was dead to me. And I thought so small-minded that all I thought about was gangbanging in my hood and, you feel me, little shit like that. So I never took rapping serious. But when I went to prison, shout out to my girl Pookie, we had a competition where they was like, yeah, we doing a rap battle. You feel me? Like the prison was doing it. So me and my girl got together and I won. They was like, she can rap. So it's like, it's always been little moments where it was like, I know I could rap, but I didn't take it serious. And what did it now that made me take rapping serious was I got a brother, and his name is Ted Flock, Free Flock, and he was wrongfully accused of murder. So he just got sentenced to 169 years, and before he was sentenced, he had just got signed. So all that happened, he gets signed, and then boom, not even 2 months later, they come back with this charge, and he goes down. So it's like, I paid for my brother appeal. It's in the process, like things is looking good for him, but I just felt like, worst case scenario, if things don't go good and my brother don't win this appeal, for one, I always want to be in position to fight for him for the rest of my life. And it's like, I'm a businesswoman, I got the money for that. And it's like, but if I could use my platform and make it in rapping, and I know I can rap, I know I started my brother and all these people from rapping and doing all this shit, then it's like, if I could make it, he could make it. So it's like, that's why I took it serious, because it's his dream, you feel me? And now it turned into mine because we as one. So it's like, yeah, I want to make it for him in case he never get out, but I also want to make it just to have that money to fight them into the end of time. Bring my boy home.
No, that's real right there.
Yeah, so that's why I rap.
So we got to talk about Ruth Chris. What was the inspiration for the song? What was you going through that day? Walk us through the studio session, all that.
So the inspiration for Ruth Chris was everything like that I said in Ruth Chris is facts. So it was just my life, like just sitting there just rapping about the house I have, the money I have, you know, as tough as I am, how I treat niggas, like it all went 1 and 1, but it was for my brother. So I felt like this not only had to be a good song, but motherfuckers had to know, like, ain't no question, that bitch like that. You feel me? Ruth Chris was long. I went 3 minutes straight. Like, people don't know, when I did Ruth Chris, I didn't even know the song was gonna be called Ruth Chris. In the part of the song, me and the, shout out Go Rush, me and my engineer was in the studio, and I did one take. So I never been in the studio as an adult. I never, even as a kid, I never been to a studio. We used to rap on our phones, you feel me, uploading and stuff. So it's like, going to the studio, I was super nervous, and when I went in there, I just ran the whole song, like no breaks, notes, no nothing. And when I ran it, he was like, I ain't never seen nobody really do that. He said, you just ran it through. You didn't fuck up like this high. And I was like, I'm done. We ain't touching shit. Like, that's going to be it. So, like, when he did that, he like, what's the name of the song going to be? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I didn't even get that far. So we was just listening to it. And as we was listening to it, we was just writing down little catchy parts of the song. And there was a part in the song where I said, I don't go to drive-thrus, I'm hopping out at Ruth Chris. So it's like, after that, I was like, oh, that might be. He's like, that's it. So when he put it at the beginning of the song, I said, oh, yeah, that Ruth Chris, you feel me? So like, that's how we ended up coming up with the name of the song. But I needed that help. I didn't know how to put no hook together. I didn't know how to do none of that shit. So shout out to Gold Rush for helping me make my song Ruth Chris, you know what it was. And, you know, just being that team player, I'm a real team player. So it's like, I was happy that I was aligned with the right engineer that actually, you know, knew I was hot, knew that, you know, if I just put the hook right where it needs to be, that she was gonna pop off, and it did. So Ruth Chris, all my songs is facts. Whenever you hear anything from me, anything I say, it's no capping that shit. So that's where this rapper shit come from.
And so you put it out, how were you promoting it at the time? Because you didn't have the music video at first.
No, I didn't. So I didn't have it. So what I did was, I was with my baby, and I kept telling myself, I need to make a video, And then I always made excuses like, oh, I'm not dressed, all this, not this. And I'll never forget, I was just laid up, and I had on my muumuu, my little African muumuu. I said, I'm about to get up and make my video. So I don't go to drive-thrus. And when I made it, it shot off. Everybody was just like, wait, I don't fuck with fuck niggas. Matter of fact, fuck niggas. So like that part right there, I already spoken into existence. I'm telling my brother, like, they gonna love this part. They can't stand these bitch ass niggas. You feel me? Like, so I'm like, this the part I'm gonna do. So I ended up making that video, and it shot up. And when I started seeing organically so many people on TikTok making videos to it, so many people on Instagram making videos, and then just people writing me, really reaching out that's in the game, that's doing it, they like, you got one, like, we need to hear the rest of this song. So that's what made me take it serious and be like, okay, bro, this the one, I'm gonna drop. Cause I got hits. Ruth Chris ain't the only one. So it's like, people thought it was just like, oh, she made that one song. Tell me, I'll be ready. I literally like got so many songs, and I was telling myself like, I just want to be ready for God. My siblings, they all making fun of me like, oh my God, another song, you EP ready. I'm like, when God ready, I'm gonna be ready though, I promise you feel me? So like, when Ruth Chris started blowing up, I was ready. Like I was ready. I was like, let's shoot this video, let's get this shit going. And I shot that video, and they was calling.
You just recently signed your deal, what, this week, last week?
I just signed a deal on my birthday. So about 5 days ago.
So this week?
Yeah, this week.
So break down the deal. How did this come about?
So I had my friend, cause like I don't talk to people. Like when my business, like to get in touch with me, you gotta book a call, you gotta pay me. So it's things like that. So even when I started rapping, it was the same way. I put something in my bio quick, reach out and so, you feel me, if you got something to say. So I never forget, my homegirl had sent me a message, and the message was like, what's up with Naffy G? Like, who she signed to? Like, what she want? Whatever she want, like we gonna do it, like we want her. And I was like, it's some bullshit. You know, niggas always saying shit that sound good. So I'm just like, yeah, whatever. So she was like, do you want to get on a call with him? I'm like, yeah, we can. So I had kind of did a little research on him that night. And when I did my research on him, I actually knew somebody. Well, it was an AI girl. It's an AI singer is the name on that. And she just signed $1 million deal. Of course, the girl was real that made the AI girl. And I knew her personally. So when I reached out to her, I was like, hey, like, I know you just signed this $1 million deal. And this dude is part of it. Like, what's up with him? And she was like, buddy, the truth, like, he like that, you feel me? Like, he a go-getter, he a marketing genius. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get on the call with him tomorrow. And when I got on that call, he asked me, what do you want from me? Like, what do you expect out of a label? And I just told him straight up, like, I'm trying to own my masters, trying to have a motherfucker getting down on me, you feel me? Like, I'm doing this for my brother. I ain't doing this just because I want to be the best rapper. I'm doing this for a real purpose, you feel me? And I told him that it's not even about the money you signed me for up front, because a lot of people think, oh yeah, I need to sign for 100,000, I need to sign for 2 million, 1 million. Nah, what's up with that marketing? Because it's not about making the best song, it's about who can market the best song. So once he told me, I broke everything down, and he was like, the marketing budget ain't an issue. It's open. It ain't nothing we won't put on you to make sure Ruth Chris blow. He had me a little bit right there. I ain't gonna hold you because I already knew what it was. So, you feel me? I got my lawyer, and he told me he loved my story. You know, he did research on me and just been on the phone with me, and he was like, you got it. He was like, everything that comes with making it, like, that's what I wanted to hear, you know, pretty much telling me I got that dog in me, and he want me. So I put my lawyers together, he put his lawyers together, and we fought, boy, for like a month. I swear, it felt like a month just going back and forth, making sure the deal was gonna be good, you feel me? And, you know, both of us was gonna get what we needed out of each other, you feel me? So everything was everything, and I signed with him, and I've been rolling.
Yeah, shout out to Ro.
Shout out to Romel. Romel is a real one. He believed in me in the beginning. Ruth Chris wasn't even out 30 days when Romel reached out to me. You feel me? So I'm forever appreciative of him, and just, you know, meeting somebody like him, knowing that he come from the struggle, he come from the same background as me, you feel me? And he up, you feel me? And he doing good, and what I always knew I needed, that connection, you feel me? Because even though I got money and I feel like I don't need no label, I got money, I can push myself. I did good enough to get noticed by people like him, you feel me? But at the end of the day, I need the connection that he got. I need the you feel me, the people that he got. So for him to come and just take that risk and put his money up front and be like, hey, I'm backing you. I feel like you're going to win. I want to be a part of it. You feel me? It's forever respect. You feel me? He took that risk on me.
Yeah, he called me. He was like, I just signed a new artist yesterday. I need her on the porch ASAP.
I swear to God, like, no.
So you ain't playing, bro.
I'm telling you, I just left an interview. I'm just like, he got this interview at this time. You got this time. I'm like, boy, like, they cool. Don't pray for shit you ain't ready for. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Like, this shit moving so fast. And it's just like, I respect him. Like, he not playing with me. He got me set up for BET Awards already, like all type of shit. Romeo, he don't play. You feel me? So shout out to DaiDrm label.
Yep. You said you was ready, so he's putting you to
ready.
the test.
I was ready, and he was ready. He like, we gotta win. That's it. You feel me? Like, don't worry about numbers. I'm gonna put you in a position. I'm like, all right. And he wasn't lying. I'm telling you, not even 2-3 days after him signing me, I just been busy. I've been doing everything that he said. You feel me? He's working hard, and I'm working with him. I'm not gonna make him regret it for sure.
And how motivating is that to have someone that believes in you like that too?
It made me go hard. On my birthday, people was calling me like, what you doing? What you doing? I'm in the stool. Hell, but buddy just signed me. I'm in the goddamn studio. You feel me? Like, yeah, you feel me? Like, I'm in the studio. You feel me? Like, I gotta make this hit. Yeah, so it's like, cause they signed me so good that they like, even after I did, we want you again. You feel me? Like, well, you feel me? So I'm like, oh, I gotta stay on my shit with them. You feel me? So I wanted to make sure that I wasn't out and I wasn't just fucking around, but that I was where I needed to be, and that was that studio. Making sure that, again, I'm just always ready, because yeah, Ruth Chris is doing good and we about to push the hell out of Ruth Chris, but I know it's gonna be so many people like, oh, but this could be a one-hit wonder. Oh, what she got next? So what's this? Oh, what's that? So I'm on their ass. I'm on that. You feel me? So, and I'm making sure that I just kick the dough down, and ain't no, you feel me? Ain't no come back out that bitch. I'm here.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So what's this new music sounding like that you've been cooking up?
Ooh, I'm versatile. So I think being a businesswoman is really gonna help me in this industry, because a lot of people do have the same sound and they rap about the same thing. Me, I do rap for the boss bitches. I rap for the hood bitches. I rap for bitches that don't fuck with fuck niggas, you feel me? But I think a lot of men are gonna gravitate to me, because I'm not that girl that's just like, oh, I be in the hood, or these my homeboys, you know, and you really fucking around. I'm really that type of girl that's like that for real. So it's like when I rap, a lot of dudes can understand what I'm saying, where I'm coming from. I rap about the struggle, I rap about getting money, I rap about, of course, my brothers in prison, you feel me, like things like that. So I just feel like I'm different. And then I got songs where I'm doing a lot of remixes. A lot of people now making it off of remixes. Like a lot of songs that's popping, you only gravitate to it because the beat is familiar. Half these bitches don't be saying nothing, but you heard that beat before, so you already bopping, so I'm on their ass. Like, all right, let me get on these beats, you feel me? So I got, yeah, you feel me? It's the cheat code, so it's like, I know, I'm studying them, so I got shit that, all right, I'm rapping to this to show you I can rap to the old shit and get it crunk. I got regular songs, I got pain music, I got, so got me fucked up music, you feel me? Like, so you feel me? Like, I got all that shit. Like, they not gonna be able to put me in no box.
Yeah. I can't wait to hear some of this shit.
Yeah,
sure.
Oh, this shit hot. You feel me? This shit. My next song is called Not an Average Bitch, so
okay.
We looking for it.
Okay.
I'm not an average bitch, I do my own thing.
Now talk to us about the music scene in Omaha right now. What's going on up there?
In Omaha, we got Free Flock. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not saying it because he my brother, but if you look him up right now, Ted Flock, he was like that. Ted Flock was the hottest rapper in our city. Since he been gone, I would say we got Lane Gang Wells, he rap, he good, him and his crew is good. Other than that, them niggas ain't talking about nothing. I ain't gonna hold you. And it's crazy because they can rap, but like I said, where we so small-minded in Omaha, you know, everybody just like really like stuck. So they don't take shit like that serious, but it's so much talent really in the city, but everybody just gave up and ain't been on shit. So it's like, I can't even really say like it's popping right now. I would say that I'm definitely popping, and I would say Lane Gang Wells, they popping, and they, you feel me, they pushing themselves. I would really just say us two. I ain't gonna hold you.
I got you.
Yeah, it's just, you feel me? That's it. Flock had it popping, he was holding it, you feel me, but he gone, he be back. Once he back, you feel me, we'll be back here again.
What's some advice you would share to the youth coming up right now?
What advice I have for who?
for the youth, for the kids coming up?
Oh, my advice for the kids is don't be loyal to nobody. Like, all that, like, oh, I'm riding for my friend, or I'm done. I swear that shit really took me through there. Like, you know, because when you become an adult, you realize as an adult, we all are really dealing with childhood trauma. So I would say as a youth, if you could just protect yourself from not going through so much trauma and enduring so much pain, if you don't have to, do that. You feel me? Because at this older age, all of us as adults are hurting from things that happened in our childhood. So it's just like, I would just say stay pure, stay true to yourself, and live in your truth always. Stay out the mix.
Wise words right there. For sure.
For sure.
Go ahead and plug your social media so everyone knows how to tap in with you.
You can follow me on Instagram at Naffy Gangsta, YouTube Naffy Gangsta, Facebook Naffy G Davis, and it's Naffy Gangsta signing out this bitch.
Okay. Any shout outs you want to give before we wrap it up?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to God. I want to give a shout out to my men. I want to give a shout out to my grandma. Get ready to go to the awards. I want to give a shout out to my brother for being here. My sister that's back there recording me, because you got to have real ones with you, okay? I want to give a shout out to all my supporters. Because without y'all, my streams is doing amazing. I mean, like, the things that I've been doing without a label is crazy, for real, for real. So I want to give a shout out to my supporters, and that's it. My mom, I love you, Mom. And my dad, shout out to my pimping ass daddy. Other than that, that's it. Free flock. And that's it, though. I ain't got no more shout outs. Shout out to the gang. Fuck.
I said everything I do gon' turn me up, ain't never needed clout. I'm worse than watching the rose, bitch, you better watch your mouth. I ain't working